This game is very charming and very fun, and has beautiful music, wonderful art style. Heck, the Game Awards, when this game was, right before the game was announced, me and my buddy were joking, like, dude, imagine if they made Okami 2 in this day and age with that technology. And, God, I can't wait to see it now. It's coming true. Yeah. We're gonna start new. OKAMI. Just a heads up, the intro was like a good 10 to 20 minutes long. This is a lot of reading. But it is all very important information. Hi, Billy. Glad you could make it, my friend. How you doing? Long, long ago, a tiny hamlet known as Kimigi lay nestled in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every cherry tree around the quiet burg was honored as a god. I said cherry tree. I'm silly. However, the village was not without its dark secret. Mainly one big 8-headed one. To satiate the appetite of Orochi, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast, a young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on necks, the size of tree trunks, its blood-red eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey the horrific beast. Got a new model last night? Oh, nice, dude. I'm excited for you. Can't wait to see it in action. When the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranui. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village, and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. They are familiar with each other, just not the way they think. One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shiranui. The warrior Nagi attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Shiranui's swift movements. Before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. A white plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into the home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by this sign. Determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all, Nagi traveled to the Beast's cave in place of his beloved. The Moon Cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as Orochi's home. As Nagi stood bravely before the entrance, a beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon 8 thrashing necks. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leapt with incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly. On and on he sliced, well into the moonless night. But Orochi's hide was like steel. The blade left nary a scratch. At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared. As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was Shiranui, the wolf that dwelled outside the village. Baring its fearsome claws, Shiranui leapt toward Orochi. Orochi reared its terrifying head, readying its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Shiranui summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. Keep this in mind for later, chat. The game gives you the boss strategy. As Orochi closed in on Shiranui, sharpened claws glistening, a gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Shiranui fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by a mystical power, was not easily bested. Shiranui, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. Orochi saw a chance to strike what would be the final blow. But Shiranui refused to give in, with its last ounce of strength. The majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated. The light from above glinted off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary. Channeling all his strength into his scarred and battered arms, he leapt ferociously toward Orochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Orochi's fearsome heads separated from their owner. Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. It rose, as you could say. Shiranui had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki. When they reached the village, Shiranui was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiranui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark, then closed its eyes and drifted off as if into slumber. Peace had at last returned to Kamiki village. In honor of Shiranui's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. Nagi's sword was christened Tsukuyomi and placed inside the moon cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. However, this is not the end of the story. There is more to this tale than most people know. 100 years had passed since Nagi and Shiranui's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. Is this the legendary sword? Is this Tsukuyomi? The sword that banished the dreaded Orochi? No, it couldn't be. It's just a legend. Nothing but a fairy tale. Psych. That was quick, too. Oh, he who seeks power, he who has broken my bonds. Speak the words, I wish darkness unto the world. Utter that prayer unto me, and unleash my power. As enticing of a pitch that was, he respectfully declines. Smack his head. A horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the land. However, there was one village that seemed to escape the terrible curse. The tiny settlement of Kamiki Village enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree. It is here that the real story begins. Best girl. Wood Sprite Sakia. How troublesome. This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. What has transpired to bring about such calamity? We must act quickly. There is no time to lose. My power has diminished over the years I've spent protecting this area. I don't have much time left in this world. Amaterasu, now is the time. We have never needed your power more. Shine your divine light upon this broken and polluted world. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all. There she is. Great Wolf God Amaterasu. Ah, such divine white light, such beauty and grace. The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother, in the origin of all that is, Amaterasu. How delightful to see that the savior whose brave sacrifice sealed away the evil demon so many years ago has not changed one bit. Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings happiness to my heart. Sniff. Amaterasu, gaze above you and take in the condition of the sky. Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed to devious and vicious beasts. They have ravished our fine and bountiful country of Nippon. But never have the circumstances been worse than they are at this very moment. Please use your powers to banish the darkness and punish those who would do us harm. What is this? Has something stolen its way into my robe? Ho ho ho! Oh, heh. Very ticklish. Phew, what on earth? You again? Ow, 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 ow! Are you nuts? Boy, for a little thing, you sure make a big fuss. I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting, that's all. Were you napping in my clothes again, Bug? Bug? I told you 1,000 times not to call me that. I'm a wandering artist. The name's Isun. Isun. I'll show you just how great I am, and it won't be long till you're bowing before my great brush. It's really good. Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real thing, no? What's with you, Furball? You look kinda down in the dumps. Actually, you look kinda familiar. Got it. You look just like that statue of Shiranui. Nom. Whoa, what do you think you're doing? Are you crazy? A handsome guy like me should never, ever be covered in wolf slobber. You'll regret messing with the greatest soon. Don't make me use my prized sword, Denkomaru, against you. By the way, there's a cataclysm. What's that growling sound? And why is it so dark anyway? Oh, great god Amaterasu. I've used all the power I have to protect Kamiki Village. The village lives on. Their spirits lie encased in my fruit. Cut it free, and the village will be reborn. I trust in you. I know that you will lead us down the right path. Only your awesome power can restore life to the world. Your awesome power. The tree has returned to normal, huh? That Sakia girl sure said some weird stuff. The villagers' spirits are being kept inside the fruit. That's the fruit. That girl said that if you cut it down, the village will be restored. But it's awfully high up there. If you don't use some kind of special power, there's no way you're gonna reach it. This darkness is really getting to me, too. A lot can happen while you're taking a nap. Alright, here we go. Starting the game proper. I don't think there's anything I can do here yet. Off we go. Where are we? It got awfully quiet all of a sudden. I don't remember any place like this in the village. Well, we better keep our eyes peeled. Yeah. Save point. Do. Camera controls. Let's do that. That's better. Look at all those pots just waiting to be broken. If you bust them, there might be something good inside. You can jump off walls with the jump button. Actually, yeah, up. Pressing up has me look at the sky, which makes sense. Down has me look at the ground. Yeah. Looks like the bridge is out. This shouldn't be so hard. Amaterasu, was it? That's kinda long. Mind if I call you Ami? Listen, Ami, ever heard of the spirits of the brush? Good brushwork has its own soul. At least that's what they say. Just watch. It'd take all day to explain. A picture's worth 1,000 words, right? Nice, huh? Just a little technique I've mastered called rejuvenation. It's one of many brush techniques that use divine power. It's a brush god power that can restore broken or missing things. I've practiced really hard just to master this one technique. But there are 13. Each one is a power of one of the 13 brush gods. Originally, all 13 were a single powerful deity. When the deity died, its power was split into 13 separate gods. The gods now dwell within objects all around us, but God or no god, how could anyone have the power to master all 13? Comes with being the protagonist. River of the Heavens. They mean the fabled Stardust River? But I sure don't see anything like that around here. It couldn't be that little puddle over there, could it? Wow, look at the stars twinkle. I haven't seen such a beautiful nighttime sky in ages. Hey, look. Are those stars forming a pattern, or is it just me? There's one missing. Guess I'll just have to draw the missing star. You know, super easy. Bah. Looks like I'm just not ready to draw missing stars. I should spend a heck of a lot of time practicing that. The old single deity was totally Bob Ross. 100% agree. Ah, why? If it isn't Mother Amaterasu. I apologize for not contacting you sooner during these long years. Having never forgotten you, I, Yomigami, God of Restoration, have eagerly awaited this day when we could again meet. While you were away, 13 spirits of the brush that you once possessed, including myself, have been scattered across this land of men, and now lie in disarray. I became a constellation and managed to survive until now. The time has come for you to seek out and reunite all the techniques. Technique! Your power is what is needed to restore the dried riverbed of the heavens, and renew the flow of stardust. Wow, that was Yomigami, the god of rejuvenation. Wait, so you have the power of rejuvenation now? Can you really use it to restore the river of the heavens? That would mean you were as good as that would mean you were as good with a brush as yours truly. Nah, that couldn't be true. Who else could master this incredible god technique? Whoa! A river of stardust. There's a little gap in the middle. That's funny. So this really must be the river of the heavens. But what I really want to know is who the heck drew the darn thing? Look what you found, Furball. This astral pouch here is amazing. It can swallow up lots of food. Then when it's full, it can revive its owner if he or she dies. Let's start feeding it with whatever food we find around here. Boom. At your earliest convenience. Nectar-filled sour apple. Billy with a hydrate. Good looking out. After just crossing the river too. Good timing. Alright. Oh, I love that she takes a nap. Amaterasu is adorable. Yeah. What does science say? Fountain of Nagi. Nagi? What's his name doing here? Oh, there's a bark button. Forgot about that. Dumplings. Is this a legendary shrine? We must be in the cave of Nagi. The legendary hero Nagi is enshrined here. He vanquished evil 100 years ago with the help of the White Wolf Shiranui. First the River of the Heavens and now this place. Where the heck are we, Furball? Boy, this place is a wreck. See? That sword's in really bad shape. The gods sure didn't do much to protect this place. I drew it a little crooked. It'd be funny if it ended up that way. That really was your brushwork all this time. How'd you get so good? Exactly who are you anyway? Hey, there's another constellation. This one looks like a... Obviously a mouse. Obviously. Mouse you don't want to mess with. Well, 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 if it isn't Mother Amaterasu. It's been a long time, but with all these monsters around, the only place I could hide was in this shrine dedicated to two ancient heroes. If there is anything I can do to assist you in your endeavors, I'm at your service. Make good use of this sword, as it was designed to conquer evil. Hey, that was the god Tachigami, master of the power slash technique. Wait a minute. If you're getting all these powers, then you're just like that Shiranui. You know, the wolf who fought and died alongside the great Nagi? When Shiranui died, the wolf's power was split into the 13 brush gods. This is crazy. Shiranui and Nagi? It's just like the legend. Well, anyway, I've never seen this power slash technique myself. How about showing your stuff off on that boulder over there? Let me see you slice it in half by drawing a single line. I won't believe it till I see it. Boom. Wow! I didn't think you had it in you, Furball. I'm not even in the same league as you. Guess I really overestimated myself. Hey, Furball. Amaterasu. I've made up my mind. If you're Shiranui reborn, then that means you can master all 13 techniques, right? In that case, I think I'll tag along until I'm as good as you. Lucky you. It's no use trying to change my mind. There's no stopping me once I've made a decision. But enough about me. Now that you've mastered the power slash, you can cut down that thing Sakia was talking about. Let's go back and give it a shot. Yeah. We'll see if we make the cut. It gives me an arrow, like, you know, the path is linear as heck. It's not really necessary. What the? Where'd they come from? Ah, whatever. Draw first, ask questions later, right? Okay, now combat works. Nice. Into the light. Wow, the village has been restored. Sakia came through big time. She really was protecting the village. But I sure wish I could have spent some more time in her kimono, if you know what I mean. This guy. But seriously, with monsters running around and all, the village could still be in danger. Let's go see how they're all doing down there. What in the world? I don't remember there being a statue here. Well, whatever. Let's go talk to the villagers. I've got a bad feeling about this. Kamiki Village is supposed to be famous for its scenic beauty. I wonder what's going on down there. Oh, I guess I have to talk to people first. Shortcut? Oh, oh sweet. Hey, there's a statue here, too. It's like the villagers have turned to stone or something. Not again. That's not one of those smaller monsters that are lurking about. A roar like that's gotta be belong to... well, gotta be. A roar like that's gotta belong to something much bigger. Let's hurry up and find somebody with a pulse around here. No good. This one's not moving. Everyone here was perfectly fine just a few hours ago. There's definitely something strange going on around here. The village is back, but what's up with this dark sky? Maybe it's dark outside the village too? Let's find some high ground so we can take a look. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, I know, as soon. I know. God. When you're in the middle of doing something, and then someone's telling you to do the thing you're in the middle of doing, like, Jesus Christ. So annoying. This is bad. The sun's not even shining. It's as black as night as far as it's as black as night as far as the eye can see. And not a single villager can move a muscle. Is it some kind of curse? Did a monster do this? It's not gonna stay like this forever, is it? If only the sun were out to light our way. If you could draw a circle in the sky, we'd have ourselves a sun. But I guess that'd be impossible, even for a god like you. Maybe we better seek out another brush god for help. Of course, if you had that kind of power from the start, wink wink, that'd be a different story. Yeah, Jay. So subtle. Well, what the... Come to think of it, your name is Amaterasu, Shinto sun goddess. That's the name of the sun god. So it would follow that you had the sunrise technique from the start. With it, you could even turn night into day. Wow, you're no run-of-the-mill god, that's for sure. The flowing brush is like music from the heavens. That's a line from one of my grandfather's poems. He felt a skilled artist was like a musician of shape and color. Since you're such a great artist yourself, why don't we name your brushwork after that poem of his? It's called Celestial Brush. After all, your brush did bring out the sun. Well, Ami, let's get back to the village. We gotta see if the villagers are back to normal now. Who are you? Village Elder, Mr. Orange. A white wolf? Not the one who fought that terrible creature with Nagi. You couldn't possibly be the legendary Shiranui. No, it can't be. That story is 100 years old. Still, you look a lot like that statue of Shiranui. On the other hand, you don't look quite as smart. Just straight up diss. Whoa, no need to growl like that. Can you really understand what I'm saying? Well, I'm not one to mince words. I just state the facts. What's the sudden chill down my spine? Here they come, Furball. Those are the monsters that have been plaguing these lands. They sneak into villages and cause all sorts of trouble. Step aside, Furball. This is a job for my trusty sword, Denko Mario. Uses him as a weapon. Can I do two at once? No, I can't. Wow, you really get aggressive when you're mad, don't you? Hey, you got yourself some praise. And look, see how that dried up spring began flowing again? That's because ridding an area of monsters restores the god's power to the land. People call it divine intervention. The more you restore the land to its natural beauty, the more praise you'll get. It's the source of your power. Few people believe in gods these days, and that may weaken you. But if you try real hard, your true power just might shine through. But boy, there's sure been a lot of monsters around lately. And that Mr. Orange you tossed around up on the sacred deck? Looks like he thinks you're a regular wolf. Seems the gods have grown so weak people can't see them anymore. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Oh, anyway, I'll show you around the village. I have a feeling we're in for an epic adventure. This should be fun for a ball. Feed bag. Why, you little devil, look at this sweet grub you found. Hey, wait, this is animal food. Still, we could save it to give to animals. Let's use it when we try to approach animals later. Something good might come out of using it the right way. I know gods aren't supposed to use creatures in this manner, but what the heck, let's make an exception this time. Screw the rules. Oh, I almost forgot. There was something I wanted to tell you. Whenever you want to check the items you've obtained, just press the touchpad. Okay. Restores a little solar energy. Oh, I guess that's health. Oh, there we go. I don't really like there's like a Bessie area of animals that you can feed stuff to, and I think if you feed stuff to every animal in the game you get something, but I never did it before. And I don't know if this scene actually ends. You might have to skip it. Let's get out of here. Wait. Can I do this yet? No, okay. There's nothing else here. Ah, great Shiranui. Oh no. He'll be okay. Ah, I feel it. I sense it. Foul beasts dwell in this place. Concentrate. Look hard. You see. Right behind you now. Humans are not witness to such battles, but I saw it. The fighting went on for exactly 12 seconds. You fight well. I have chosen the path of Buddha, but in you I sense another power. And I see the path you have chosen is also a path of truth. A concrete believer right at the start. Very nice. Food. Nothing to eat here. No, if his mama catches you snacking, she'll clobber you good. Whose mama? Home of Hayabusa, the greatest hole digger in Kamiki. This is Mushi's handwriting. I think Mushi's the kid? Oh, here he is. A white wolf? Now that's just plain weird. Sure looks like a weak little bugger. Think you could beat my dog, Hayabusa? Well, listen to this. There's this field my mama tends to, you see. Well, Hayabusa managed to dig up 9 turnips in a row, even though my mama was chasing him around trying to slug him. There were actually 10 turnips in that field. Oh, brother. Hayabusa is fixing to get all 10. So yeah, there's a little challenge. You can dig up turnips in the field, and you get something for it. I believe praise. She's gonna try to slug us? Not exactly my idea of a good time, Mommy. At least you have your celestial brush and wicked brush stroke. I just passed her, I think. Yeah, here it is. So, like, the instant you start digging, the mom comes after you. But you can, like, stall her with your brush. I want to eat them, too. That makes sense. I think if you just, like, do this. Nope. Yeah, there it is. Oh, Jesus. Get covered in ink. Oh! I thought I'd get it automatically. Dog eat dog. You offered an oddly shaped turnip. Hey, that's the oddly shaped turnip Hayabusa and I have been looking for. That means you've broken Hayabusa's record by digging up all 10 turnips. Gosh darn it. Fine. You're the better canine. Anyway, it actually feels good to have a new goal to aim for. What's the deal with this melon? Ooh, I can eat it. Kushi's Sake House. They say this sake is so good that people come from as far as the capital city to buy it. Ooh. This must be where she ages the sake. Smells good, doesn't it? Can I, like, cut these doors? Oh, wow, I can. Oh, wow. No comment. This game is marvelous. I missed it so much. Well, what a fine-looking wolf. What's your name? Mine's Kushi. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sake brewer Kushi. Working in the fields again, are ya? Soon. Are you and the wolf together? This is where I grow the rice for making my sake, you know. But I have to manage the harvest all on my own. It's hard work. Maybe I should have Susano give me a hand again this year. Oh, listen to me blabbering on. I just can't help chatting to you. People with green triangles over their heads means they have more to say. Susano's a neighbor of mine. He's a little unusual, but he goes around with a huge sword slung over his shoulder. He's always practicing with it. They say he's a direct descendant of our legendary hero Nagi. And he loves his sake, too. He often pops around here to buy it. Oop. Make sure to say hello when you see Susano. He could use a friend, I should think. He's always on his own. Hello, Hee-Ho. Welcome on in. How you doing? Glad you could make it. Bale of rice. The millstone used to polish rice, but the water mill's broken and won't move. Is that so? Does this work? Perhaps I can rejuvenate said wheel. Or mill. Alright, ad break is over. I don't know if you heard me before, but hello, Hee-Ho. Glad you can make it. Best game ever. It is definitely up there. I love this game to death. How you doing tonight? What's this? The mill's been mended. Who on earth did that? I'd completely given up on the idea of making my sake, but now I can get on with polishing the rice. Well, no time like the present. I better get started. Yay. I can't wait to learn the technique that lets me restore trees. It's a very satisfying thing to do. You're interested in how to brew sake, are you, Snowy? Well, this thing here is for polishing the rice, you see. Oh, I'll tell you what. I've got something I think you'll like. Hee hee. It's just some leftover stock from the store, but I made it myself. It's called Vista of the Gods. Oh, but are you even old enough to drink, Snowy? Oh, I know what this is for. Good, but kind of scared to go to school tomorrow. Oh, yeah? Christmas break over then, I take it? Well, it can be scary going back to school, but I'm sure everything will work out. Susano is her neighbor. That was Mushi's house. Susano's... yeah, he's over there. Sheesh, he's always snoring like a bear. This is the home of the two-bit middle-aged warrior Susano. He goes around claiming to be a descendant of Nagi. He's famous around here for his lineage, but he's awfully lazy and too off the wall to be a descendant of the legendary hero. Always scared to go. Mood, honestly. School gave me lots of anxiety too. Hey, is it just me, or can you hear snoring from underneath this jug? Z. I am the greatest. If that didn't wake him, nothing will. Let's just leave him for a while and find something else to do. Oh, Cushy, let's mumble. Really? I thought I had to give him the sake. A white wolf? Now that's a rare sight. Did you come down from the mountains just to play with us? Well, you better be careful, dear. Lately, some monsters have been attacking the villagers. Do you even know who you're talking to, Grandma? This here is Shiranui reborn. The wolf and I have it covered. Those monsters are history. Well, if it isn't as soon. And riding a wolf, are we? This one certainly resembles Shiranui, especially the nose. Well, I'd better get back to my work. Here to listen to the ramblings of an old woman, are you? Well, I was doing the laundry, but when it was ready to dry, I noticed my drying pole was gone. Oh, whatever shall I do? Where did that darn pole go? How could something so important like that just disappear? She's missing something that should be there, is she? You'd better help her out for a ball. Oops. Nope, stop it. Her nose is indeed an orange. A new drawing pole? Oh my, where did that come from? The gods must have answered my prayers. How wonderful. Time to dry the laundry. Well, I'm glad I was able to hang my laundry, but the sun seems to be so far away these days. Maybe it doesn't like all those monsters that are lurking about. If only it would shine closer, my laundry would dry in a second. So, like, right here? My word! The sun had suddenly drawn so close, quite literally. My laundry will be blown dry in no time. First my pole and now this? Will the miracles never cease? Maybe I ought to make some cherry cakes to offer to the sun. Come back tonight if you want some too, Snowball. No one makes better cherry cakes. They're mouth-watering good. Helping people feels so nice, even in a virtual environment. Heave! Heave! This is weird. My mind really wants to shift this rock, but my body won't cooperate. It's like I'm made of lead. Could this be a case of demonic possession? I sure hope not. I still have sake. Can I fight with sake in my mouth? Nope. It's all something that triggering your OCD. Whoa, Ami, you suddenly started glowing. That means your divine attributes can be enhanced. Well, you sure look excited. Here, I'll show you what I mean. Ugh. I'm gonna open the fan menu, where you'll see your divine attributes.
Dude, check out what came for you in the
Ike,
mail.
oh my goodness.
Oh, yeah. What is it?
Thank you so much for the gift subs. I thought you were
Dude,
talking
check
about
out what
in the
came for you
game,
in the mail.
jeez.
Oh, yeah. What is it?
Oh, Streamlabs is glitching. Hang on.
All for one, one for all.
That's very kind of you, Ike. Thank you. Is that it? Okay, I think it's done. There was a gift sub to Hee-Ho. They just got here. Very much appreciated. Anna Muffin. Maya Marauder, a very wholesome being. I recommend checking him out as well. And Kosan1223. Gifted for free. Very much appreciated, Ike. Thank you again. Gonna give you a shout out for that. Oh. There it is. Last playing Forza Horizon 4. Nice.
Ba-dum bum bum bum. Ba-dum bum bum bum. Ba-dum bum bum bum.
Do you have a tail? That looked really cool. Ooh, what game was that? Looked really nice. Gift subs and subbing is never expected, but it's always appreciated. Thank you so much. You guys are so nice, even though I just came here. Aw. Well, I would love to. All I want to do is have like a safe, wholesome environment for people. And Ike is very wholesome himself. Yeah, go check out Ike007. He's a very wholesome dude. Loves to play a variety of games. I can't list any off the top of my head because there's so many that so many other people play. But they have a very chill atmosphere. Please go check them out. They're very sweet. Gunfire Reborn. Oh, okay. I played that a few months ago. With a few friends. That's a very fun game. Not nice, just have OCD and wanting stuff to be in a particular order. You still chose to do it. You didn't have to. And it's still, like, a nice gesture, so thank you. You are nice. Health, ink, astral pouch, or purse. Let's do ink. Well, is it all coming back to you, or what? Huh? It's hard to notice such a small enhancement? Oh, lighten up, Furball. This is one big step for the new and improved Amaterasu. Keep up the good work. Oh, I almost forgot. We better check in on that dude. I still have my sake, nice. I feel light as a feather now. Sadly, that doesn't make it any easier to shift the boulder. Who went and blocked the only path out of here anyway? There's no way I can get back to the city now. Say, pup, your owner lives here in the village, right? So you must know that guy, Susano. Can you get him to come here? They say he's the descendant of the legendary hero Nagi. If anyone can do something about this rock, it's him. That's strange. This boulder wasn't here before. You are nice. That's what they all say before I take away the crust from their toasted bread. Joke's on you. I never eat the crust anyway. Love crusty bread. It's really good. It can be. What the... Huh? Appreciate the lurk, Ike. Thanks again. I feel so well rested. I planned to meditate underground, but fell fast asleep. Huh? Who are you? And what business do you have with Susano, the greatest warrior ever? Do even the beasts know of my great exploits now? Look at Ami's tail wagging. It's so cute. And only with Susano, because he's a Nagi descendant. Well, Fido, I'm not looking for apprentices. Go back to the mountains and play with your monkey friends. How dare a mangy mutt like you interrupt my meditation? Get a load of this guy. All brawn and no brains. Quit messing around and come with us. Hmm? You snuck in here again? Quit bugging me, you bug. I told you, don't call me a bug. Come on, Ami. We're taking him with us. What do you think you're doing? Put me down this instant. What will the neighbors think? So, what's the sake for? I don't believe I have, Iho. I assume they're based on the Canine Warriors. You mangy mutt. You brought me all the way here just to test yourself against me? Then prepare to taste the wrath of my trusty blade. Tohenboku. Hold on a minute. You're the legendary Susano? Yep. None other than Susano, the greatest warrior who ever lived. And by the way, never interrupt warriors engaged in combat. But I've got a favor to ask you. This huge boulder blocking the path is really getting in my way. Can't you do something about it? What? Come on, please. I mean, you are Nagi's descendant, aren't you? Surely one stone's no match for your mighty skills, right? They are based on them? Okay. Well, that's really cool then. The fluffy one is so cute. Oh. I'll have to see them at some point. It is certainly not beyond my ability. Really? Great. Okay then, no time like the present. Go for it. Wait. A boulder of this size is not very easy, even for me. This will require my utmost focus to magnify the power of my sword. I shall retire to the training grounds to make preparations. Wait for my return. I wonder. I've never seen the guy train seriously. Ever. Okay, now I think I need the sake. I know I told that merchant I could help, but a boulder of that size? I don't care if I'm of a legendary bloodline. It's just too big. Oh no! I can't believe I've run out of sake at a time like this. This won't do one bit. That's it for today. I'll just have to train tomorrow. Hold it right there, Fido. That smell. Is that Kushi's famous homebrewed sake? Fido, my friend, did you bring me some of Kushi's sake? Oh, what a glorious day. Ah, good old sake. A man without drink is like a warrior without his trusty sword. In fact, it is said that Naki himself relied on the power of sake in his battle with the dreaded Orochi. It's all so clear now. Let the training begin. I'll just try a bit of my usual routine. Okay, here I come. Feast your eyes on this. Susano style. Exploding implosion. Hilarious name. Huh? Hiya! Susano style. Exploding implosion. Actual trolling. That's amazing. You sliced that huge rock clean in half. You really are something. Wow, I didn't think you could do it, Pops. Me either. I mean, of course I could. Well, thank you for that, Pats, Hika. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a great one. After all, I am Susano, the greatest warrior ever. You weren't just showing off when you said you're Nagi's descendant. Someone like you'd have no trouble fighting monsters off, huh? Sweating. Well, anyway, thanks a lot. Now I can start doing business again. Did you say monsters? Oh, of course. No problem. This is a job for the most skilled warrior in all of Nippon. Yes, I shall rid these lands of their vile presence. Just sit back and watch the great Susano work his magic. And then he dies. Hey, RTR. Welcome on in, my friend. Hope you're having a great one. He shouldn't get all puffed up. He's nothing without us. Think he'll be okay? The monsters outside the village are nasty. Ah, glorious Amaterasu. What a pleasure to witness your heroic deeds. I am in awe. When you cleaved the boulder into two, my heart skipped a beat. To see your skills with the brush is to be witness to great art. Yeah? So do we get a reward or something, lady? I hardly think your participation had any impact, little bug. It's as soon. As soon, as soon, as soon. Stop calling me a bug. I'll crawl back into your kimono if you say that again. My word. Relax, lady. Furball here is more comfy anyway. That is an odd sense of context. Let's get back to that reward thing you were talking about. Come on, Ami, put your paw up or something. Go on, shake. I must apologize. I would like to reward you, but I'm afraid I haven't the power. I can barely muster enough strength to make a flower bloom. Though my body stands firmly here within the confines of the village. My roots spread far and wide, protecting remote areas outside. These parts of me are known as guardian saplings. They collect the praise and adoration that gives me the strength. The recent evil is eroding the guardian saplings. If this continues, I will wilt away as well, and my power will vanish. Worse yet, the dark power grows stronger with each passing day. Life as we know it will be consumed utterly in no time. Aw man, this is getting heavy. Great and powerful Amaterasu, could I be so bold as to request your assistance in rejuvenating these guardian saplings by lifting the curse that enslaves them? I shall mark the locations of nearby saplings on your map. I have grown tired. I haven't even the strength to speak now. Low-key day today. Just doing laundry. How are you? Oh, low-key days are nice. Aw, thanks for the follow, Hee-Ho. Welcome to the Cyber Couch. Kick back, relax, and enjoy yourself. I'm doing pretty good. Just revisiting a old classic of mine from my preteen years. Mostly anticipation for the sequel. I'm a bit sleepy, so I'm gonna leave, but I'm gonna give a follow. Aw, thank you. Because you seem nice. Well, you seem really nice yourself. I'm glad I could meet you, and I hope you have a wonderful sleep. Good luck at school tomorrow. Ooh. I hope that my request has not fallen on deaf ears. Amaterasu, may the fresh scent of flowers protect you always. I'm going to break my spine. Bah. I'm always itching for a good fight, but I sure don't want to poke my nose into this mess. Still, I'm stuck with Furball here till I get all the brush skills. Anyway, Ami's a god and all. What could possibly go wrong? Hey, did you listen to her, Furball? You get the rest of the brush techniques to save the world? And I'll steal and learn them. Yeah, that's the ticket. At any rate, let's start by following those marks on the map. Bark. Okay then, guess I better offload some stock before heading back. Feel free to take a look if you've been sent to do the shopping, pup. What can I buy? Feed bags. Herbs, meat, fish. Temporarily deflect enemy attacks. Slightly damage nearby enemies. Increases attack power. Increases defense. I actually don't want to buy any feed bags. I want to save my money. Shinsu Field. Huh? You probably know this already, Ami, but this here is Shinsu Field, the most beautiful field in Nippon. At least it's supposed to be. But ever since that incident, I've been getting a bad vibe. We better watch where we're going. Look at the map by holding down L2. Let's pay attention to the map as we push ahead. It is a fairly linear section. Ami, that's the first Guardian sapling marked on our map. It's supposed to be a place for travelers to rest and recuperate. But just look at it. It looks like it could fall over at any moment. This place is definitely cursed from the looks of it. Places where evil has taken hold, luring monsters from far and wide, are known as cursed zones. But I've never seen one this big. It's withered all the plant life in the area, even that big tree. It'd take a monster with powers beyond even a god to do this. Did he just reference the final boss? Huh. Anyway, that tree is an offshoot of Sakya. It protects nature in the area. Maybe the natural beauty here would return if we revived it. But how the heck could we do that anyway? What just happened? I was out here chopping wood and communing with nature as usual, when I heard a loud rumbling like an earthquake from the lake. Then a huge gust of wind blew up out of nowhere. I don't know what happened next, but when I came to, it was like this. My art workshop was just across the stream there, but it up and vanished when this cursed zone appeared. The earth must be angry. All I want is to live with nature in peace, man, but now I can't. I noticed a figure running from the lake toward Kamiki. Whoever it was, man, I hope Mother Earth kept them safe. What's up, nature buddy? Curious about that cave? It's the entrance to a place called Hana Valley, the site of an amazing waterfall, but monsters have moved in now. There's a trippy crystal ball that makes plants grow enshrined there. You'd think gardeners would be flocking here for it. Actually, not long ago, that Susanoo guy went marching in there. It's weird. Normally he runs away at the sight of monsters, and he hardly seems the type to try his hand at gardening. Anyway, it's bad karma, man. You could be attacked if you went in. Can I rob you? Yeah. That's interesting. Hmm. From 18 minutes to an hour and 25. Wow. Doesn't feel like it's been that long. Well, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. I'll return momentarily. I'm back. Rock sleepy too. Yeah. I had to pay a little extra for that idle animation, and it was so worth it. It's really cute. Traveler's Charm. Increases godhood by 1 level. What does that mean? What is godhood? I mean, I guess it works. Oh well. Maybe it makes me stronger for the next fight. 720. Psych. Huh? We got rid of the monsters, so why did the gods' power disappear? Guess the curse on the gods on the... Guess the curse on the gods of these lands must be really strong. They can't intervene until we do something about this stagnant air. Oh, these trees throw stuff at you. Hey, check out that tree. It's moving. Better be careful, Ami. You see that? It just threw some fruit at us. Show it we mean business. Try to hit its fruit back at it. Draw one quick stroke to hit the fruit. Look, you stunned it with its own fruit. One of them is right behind me, about to hit me. Look who it is. What's all that racket? Oh, it's you, Bud. What are you doing here? Go home. I already told you I'm not looking for apprentices. Anyway, Hana Valley is no place for a mutt like you. Beyond this point lies my secret training ground. It's the perfect place to hide. To train. The comedy is so good in this game. Now Scoot, be off with ya. Wow, check out that wall painting. It's said that a crystal sphere that makes trees glow is enshrined somewhere around here. Based on this painting here, I'd say the rumor must be true. Still, something's not right. Don't you think there's something missing from this painting? A scene with the gaslighting god. Straight out of the Lion King game. Wow. What in heaven's name? How did that happen? Well, now I can go hide. Now I can go train. What a strange place. Is this really the secret training ground Susano mentioned? Speaking of which, where'd Pops go anyway? Sacred Tree Cherry Cascade. I haven't seen anything remotely like a sacred tree around here. What's up with this tiny sapling? I smell a faint scent like Sakia's coming from this sapling. Plot thickens. But not really. Bear. I forgot about the bear. Rawr. What now? You foul beast. How did you get in here? Foul beast? You have some nerve sneaking into my private training ground. Now you shall get a taste of my new secret technique. Your foul beast looks like an ordinary sleepy bear to me, Pops. Enough talk. My blade thirsts for battle. Here goes nothing. Susano style. Susano! Su. Sa. No. Susano. Now for Susano style. Exploding implosion. Aw. Bro just wants a nap. That'll teach you, you foolish beast. You are no match for my new secret technique. Rest in peace, foul beast. The great warrior Susano condemns the offense, not the offender. Anyway, there are other monsters I must deal with. Sheesh, it's still sleeping like a bear. What a snore. Makes Susano sound like a kitten's purr. Not sure why there's a save point there. Wow, someone had a lot of time on their hands to think all this up. So this was that sphere in that wall painting. I bet this sphere here is magic or something. Hey, is this a guardian sapling? It's all withered like the others. Here we go. One of the best techniques in the game. What the... Who turned out the lights? Oh, it's another constellation, Ami. Looks like you need a little more than just one. Oh, I see. All the joints. Ah, Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. My gratitude for releasing my body from its slumber. Please accept my humble thanks in return for your great kindness. I am Sakigami, one of the triumvirate of the Flora gods, known as the Hanagami. My brethren and I have been entrusted with the brush techniques, known collectively as Green Sprout. I now grant my humble power to you. Use it wisely. Susanna said go play with your monkey friends, and we find a monkey friend. I find that awesome. That was Sakigami, one of the gods of Flora. Apparently, the bloom brush technique can make flowers blossom simply by drawing a circle on a withered tree. Hey, maybe it'll make the withered guardian saplings blossom too. Wow, look at how everything grew back so quick. Sakia wasn't kidding about the power of the guardian saplings. So this is what Hana Valley's supposed to look like. Seems Sakia's guardian sapling has lifted the evil curse. I'm not sure how weak the gods have become recently, but it must have taken some wickedly strong power to suppress this magnificent guardian sapling. Even if you are Shiranui reborn, we might be up against more than we bargained for. Hey Ami, what about that withered guardian sapling outside? I bet you could revive it like you did this one. And by bringing that guardian sapling back to life, we might be able to lift the curse there too. What are we waiting for? Leap before you think, right? Sakigami. Now I can make all the trees bloom and make the land that much more beautiful. Oh, I do have feed. I don't know if it's proper though. I am indeed playing this on PS5, Hika. Do boars eat seeds? Or fish? Or maybe meat? I actually have no idea. omnivores, so I guess seeds work. Since I'm here and all. That creepy old tree just won't give up. I've got an idea, Ami. Maybe you could hit its fruit right back at it. And while it's stunned, you could use Bloom to rid it of evil. The statue's all dirty, but that's proof that it's been watching over us for ages. Can I break it? Oh, I can move them, though. Whoa, Ami, hold on. Hana Valley looks so much better now, but what about this gloomy patch of grass? You can use the power of Bloom to fill it in. Just fill it with your brush and Bloom will take care of it. Poke holes in the ground with dots. The ink becomes a seed and trees sprout forth. The life force this The life force this vegetation emits is the bane of evil. There was a scroll here too, eh? Ami, this looks like the travel guide. It's an ancient record of a pilgrimage across the land. If this were the real thing, it'd normally be worth a fortune. But with all the copies out there, you probably wouldn't get much for it. At any rate, if you ever want to read it, just press the touchpad. It may sound rather preachy, but it should at least help you on your travels. I can make trees. Nice. 2 for 1. Clover. Really? That's an odd placement for it, but okay. It's not that far back. Collect 3 of these fragments to extend solar energy by 1 unit. Oh, nice. Okay, that's a new brush technique in the bag. Now, Ami, before you get all excited and forget what you're supposed to do, I have an important tip for you. Ready? Okay then. If you ever forget what to do next, press touchpad to open the fan menu, and then take a look at the logbook. You'll find your journal there. Hey, Ami. What about that withered guardian sapling on the outer field? I bet you could revive it too. And by bringing that guardian sapling back to life, we might be able to lift the curse there too. Your journal is a record of the important dialogue you've heard. It shows all the important info you have in that furry little head. Just dig up info the way I showed you, and you'll be able to recall important things. Your adventure will be a lot easier if you remember this. Also remember, first things first. Okay, let's get going. Freaky. It looks like the river suddenly cleared up. I did see Susano whizzing past here a little while ago. But surely it wasn't him who cleaned up the river, was it? Nah, that wouldn't make any sense. Beautiful. Wow. That nasty cursed zone is completely gone. The plants and animals are back, and just feel that fresh breeze. Now that's what I call great divine intervention. If you keep on dispelling the evil curse like this, I bet the gods of nature will lend you their powers. Hey, that's Sakio's tree, isn't it? Maybe she perked up because you revived a guardian sapling. Well, we can stop by and see her later. I mean, we're kinda on a roll here. How about we take a look around Shinsu Field first? You've been gone 100 years, right? A good run around the place will do you good. Oh, Lily Harper, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Cyber Couch. Kick back, relax, and enjoy yourself. Hope you're having a great one. Whoa. What's up with this old gate? I don't like the looks of it. It's just teeming with evil power. I can feel it. Still, you being a god and all, we just can't ignore it. What do you think, my furry friend? We going through it or what? Yeah, we're going through it. Eventually. So that's it. Those things are gateway to monster lairs. Gateways. I've heard of such gates before. They're called devil gates. Those monsters got a lot of nerve building things like that. Let's tear them down wherever we find them. Enemy in the gates. There's a lot of areas of interest here. Oh, I need bombs for that. Flying fish. Okay then. burb. Oh. People purified themselves here before visiting the moon cave. Oh, dear me, this is awful. Priest of Moonshine Shrine, Micah. Or Mika. Ah, a most welcome guest has wandered into our shrine. Your timing is immaculate, Wolf. I need to speak to you. Outside is Lake Harami, Nippon's largest lake. In the middle of it, there was an old shrine called the Moon Cave. But it's completely disappeared, vanished into thin air. It enshrines the wicked demon that Nagi and Shiranui once defeated. It housed Tsukuyomi, the fabled sword that keeps the demon at bay. That demon, its name was... No, I'll be cursed if I say it. Anyway, the point is, what on earth has happened to the shrine? It's guarded day and night by the Tao Master Waka. On the one occasion he has to go back to the city, this happens. Oh dear. Lately, there have been monsters haunting these parts as well. Those mischief-making monsters are the worst. I expect this is their doing. Well, maybe not this time, but they still need to be dealt with. I've already prepared a wanted list for him. Huh. I can't look at it. The gods will have marked all those wanted monsters with a sign. You'll know as soon as you lay eyes on them. However, they're very cautious. They only come out at night. Will you go put this list up somewhere obvious, Wolf? I'm sure some brave soul will step up to the challenge. May the gods protect you always. Hey, this is a sweet job for us, Ami. Let's keep this list handy and take care of all those mischief-making monsters ourselves. I mean, we're gonna run into them whether we like it or not. So we might as well collect the reward, too. Anyway, seems they only come out at night. Let's give it a shot. Izo the string cutter appeared. What's with this monster? It's got an exorcising arrow stuck in it. Exorcising arrows are sacred relics for driving away evil. That means somebody really wanted to get rid of this monster. Come on, Ami, finish it off. Don't let it get away. That was one of those monsters from the Monster Notebook. And we just happened to find it. Boy, you never know what you'll find next. You know what that Monster Notebook you have? Well, you can cross out the wanted monster you've taken care of. The monster you just finished off is on this wanted list. Go ahead and strike the name off the list with your brush. That's one less monster. At this rate, it won't be long before you can cross them all out. Once you defeat all the wanted monsters, go see the priest. Maybe he'll give you a reward. And since it's nighttime now, I'm gonna go back to that house and get a new brush technique. No. I'm about to call it soon. I'm getting tired. No, no, no. That can't be right. It shouldn't be doing that. No, no, no. I checked and double-checked my formula. No, no, no. Hey, you there. Got a minute? Hmm? Whoa, what's this little wisp doing here? Hey, who you calling a wisp? I'm Isun, the wandering artist. Well, well, well. You're a little ball of fire, aren't you? I'm Tama. Tama the Flaming Pyrotechnist. That's what they call me. Flaming, huh? Listen up, you two. I'm just about to set off a humdinger of a doozy. Take a look at the formula I posted on the wall there. My whole career as a pyrotechnist has led to that formula, friends. It's for a little firework I've dubbed the Midnight Wonder Boy. There's only one problem. Even though I know the formula is sound, it's not working quite yet. I know. Listen, pup. You've got good eyes. Fiery eyes, smoldering eyes. Maybe your red-hot glare is just what I need to set this off. Feast your eyes on the greatest display the world has ever seen. Hold on to your hats, kids. Here I go. The brightest constellation in the sky, the Midnight Wonder Boy. Holy smokes! That Tama may have a few screws loose, but boy, can he deliver. That light again. Oh, it's another constellation, Ami. Ah, Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. Too often, it is easy to forget that which we cannot see. Hidden away, I had lost track of you, but now my soul is at ease. I, Bakugami, god of explosive force, lend my power to your cause. I assume Baku means pig. So this guy's a pig. And the dude from Final Fantasy IX is named Baku, and he looks like a pig. Use the cherry bomb to lay waste to foes and obstacles alike. That's so good. Hey, did another brush technique just come back to you? That was Bakugami, the god of the explosions. His technique is called Cherry Bomb. Tama's enthusiasm must have awakened the god's power in you. Well, what are you waiting for? Let's give that Cherry Bomb a try. What about that cracked wall over there? Why don't you try a Cherry Bomb on it? But be careful. Whoa, look at that hole. That's what she said. It blasted that cracked wall to smithereens. That cherry bomb is one destructive technique. I mean, just think what it could do to monsters. It's gonna be tricky handling something that powerful. But I bet you'll be using it all the time once you master it. A rat statue. One of the 13 zodiac treasures. It is posed whimsically. Collectibles. Did I get? Yeah, I got that. Oh. I want to check out the moon cave. I know I can't really, like, fight Orochi yet, but I wonder what their reasoning is. Huh? We passed under the shrine gate and followed the narrow path. So where the heck's the moon cave? It should be right here. Hey, what's with that big old mountain over there? Since when did that appear in the middle of Lake Harami? They say the moon cave is where Nagi slew the legendary beast. But that huge mountain is way too big for the moon cave I remember. I mean, just look at it. It's massive. Huh. There's like a vortex right above it too. Curious. Billy with the hydrate. Good looking out. Ouch, what the heck? There's some kind of barrier here. Never seen one so powerful before. We'd be better off staying away from this thing. Hunk of coral said to have been brought from the Dragon Palace. Ooh, maybe I can, like, trade it for something. I need the lily pad ability for that. I'll head to this house. Building, whatever it is. Huh? What a pretentious sign. Ami, this here's a dojo. It's where people come to learn sword fighting and martial arts. But who knows if they'll train you here. Maybe if you're a good Wolfie, they'll teach you a trick or two. Dojo. This is a rundown dojo, operated by some eccentric old man. I might need wind for this. Well, what have we here? It looks like I have an adorable lupine visitor. My name is Onogiri-sensei, and this is my dojo. This guy's great. What business could a wolf like yourself have at a dojo like this? Certainly you haven't come to study the fighting arts with yours truly. I'd like to. I like the cut of your jib, my furry friend. I'd very much like to while away the hours at play with you, but I'm afraid that this place is far too dangerous for creatures like you. That is, of course, unless you can cover the training fee. Oh, I get a dodge? Add a 4th hit to your standard reflector attack comp. Increase the rate of attack for rosaries. God technique, Golden Fury. This is a great one. Press circle to insult foes and get demon fangs. You pee on them. It's hilarious. I'll be a monkey's uncle. You've got the cash, have you? I see. I suppose I have no choice. I'll do as you wish and allow you to enroll in my dojo. Ah. Oh. Wah. Luigi, are you mentally prepared to handle the ultimate challenge? Step inside to test your might. Let the lesson begin. We'll practice the Fleet-Foot God technique. Take these tips to heart and remember them as we train. No. You can instantly execute a dash immediately following a jump. It is not something to be learned, you must have the innate ability. Train until your muscles ache, then train some more. Huh. That's cool. Neat. Had enough, eh? Listen, Wolf, gaining experience in a single skill is admirable, but you must never lose the drive for self-improvement. I pray that you do not forget that. I do want a fourth attack, though. Is this also an endless thing? Yeah, it is. I'll do it one more time. See ya. Wrong way, Ami. Alrighty. Got a decent chunk of stuff done. I'm going to call it here and pick this up another time.